week 2 of the It's the Eagles and the Niners on Sunday night.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Tonight we've got a great Sunday night matchup on tap, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports. Here's Isaiah Rodgers to return. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Oh, boy, Christian McCaffrey shaken up, so hold everything here as they're going to take a look at it. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Purdy going to the air right away. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the one he was looking for. And that'll bring up second down. You look at this Eagle defense. This unit, third best in the NFL in stopping the run.
We know it's only week 1, but the results look pretty good so far. The key is, can they do it week in and week out? Because right now, they're not awarding any championships or trophies after 1 week of performance. Got some nice young faces playing for them. Let's see if they can get this going.
Now Purdy. This one caught by Kittle. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
Second and a couple. Out of the gun, Purdy. And his throw here's incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. That good for 19 and a first down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of 19 yards.
Shotgun now with Purdy. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Throwing here, Purdy. Right back to Henry, and Henry's got it again. And here he'll get it down to the 7. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. They'll send a tight end in motion right. On 2nd down, here's Henry. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Derrick Henry, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Niners put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Jake Moody now for the point after. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And Derrick Henry able to finish it off with a touchdown run. This fielded right at the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 24. They'll try and start this drive in the air. They'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. Now we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. First carry for DeAndre Swift. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. The numbers for him from a week ago. 19 carries, 137 yards, and a score.
Leading the league in rushing after week 1. You know he'd love to double down and continue that type of play here in week 2.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 39. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Hurts throw here taken in as he's able to find Goddard. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it's 2nd down.
Complete to number 88, Dallas Goddard. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd.
Hurts. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. It goes as a gain of 6, and it's a 1st down. On the option to give to Swift here. Down to the 22-yard line. 2nd down and 6 now.
At the 22-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. From the gun, here's Swift. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. On the option to give to Swift here. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. They'll try and run here with Swift. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
So a conservative decision there, but it does put him on the board.
And I know the players hate it, the coaches hate it, but sometimes you just got to take the points when they're there. Sometimes a field goal is pretty darn good.
Bringing it out of his end zone, Isaiah Rodgers. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Back out there comes the 49ers offense, ready for their second drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Henry again on second down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home, the next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
Partner, we've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points won't come so easy again.
Take it at the 37. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
Yes, indeed. That play there, that reminds me of some of the guys that I played with that have that suddenness, able to get into the backfield almost about the time the ball snapped and make a play. How about that tackle for a loss?
Absolutely. He did a lot of that last week when he was named the NFC Defensive Player of the Week. One of the guys on the team was saying, hey, yeah, we called him the disruptor, and that's carrying forward again.
Makes sense, doesn't it?
Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Niners to take over on offense. They were winners last week in that game against Kansas City, and they are on top right now as well. They've got it 1st and 10. Here's Purdy. And he slings one that's incomplete. So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position you have to be, you just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball. It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Purdy from the gun on 3rd down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. Purdy. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Purdy sets up to throw again. They'll find Ayuk open right. And I think the ball's out. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the
touchdown. Darnell Mooney, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Niners are able to stretch out their lead. So this offensive unit, they were solid in the opening week victory, and now they are looking just as sharp here in week 2.
And that's exactly what you want, too, because you want to get better each and every week and really ramp up as the season goes on. I know it's still early in the season and a lot can happen, but this offense, they look like they're going to be fun to watch each and every time out.
Moody good with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Eagles set and ready for their next offensive drive. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. They'll start out here with the option left. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. From the gun, it's Hurts. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. Still going. Chase Claypool. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Chase Claypool, 74 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 14-10 ball game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
That confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side.
That is the exact right play call against that defense. So a hat tip to the offensive play caller because he won that part of the chess match. But give credit to his players as well. They won the execution part of it.
first down, it's Purdy. The Niners at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1, and they were able to take care of business in front of the home crowd last week.
Yeah, it's always nice to get that opener at home, but now things get a little bit tough.
That's caught inside the 20. A big play there for the Niners. 45 yards. He had one touchdown earlier, nearly a second one there.
Yeah, it took a touchdown-saving tackle to keep him out of the end zone after a big play. Perhaps you go right back to him. Don't need the distance, but maybe he can pay things off after a big effort.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Henry. Is in. Touchdown 49ers. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play, and they actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
Moody good with the extra point, and that makes it a 21-10 game. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Play action. Here's Hurts. And that's going to be caught downfield by Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, 72 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point attempt to come here. And he's got it to make this a 21-17 game. Taken at the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. As San Francisco's offense returns to the field. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete.
Purdy's pass. Complete to Derrick Henry.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. The Niners on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So instead of giving them another third down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. Wide receiver A.J. Brown, you see he and the rest of his mates returning to the field here. He's up near 100 yards now here in the second quarter, but his team's down.
Through no fault of his own. I mean, what a nice game he's having.
The throw for Claypool is intercepted. Picked up by Jair Alexander. The 49er offense now making their way out onto the field. And they'll have good field position here following the interception and a chance to build on their lead as they start with a 1st and 10. Purdy's throw complete here to Ayuk. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
A gain of 16 yards. And the 49er first down.
Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. Touchdown 49ers. George Kittle, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
The extra point try now for Moody. And that one pushes the lead up to 11.
The kick is good.
Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
So many offenses want to include their running backs into their passing offense and be able to swing the ball out or check it down to them. But sometimes those guys are just not as comfortable catching the ball as they are running it.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Smith. Touchdown, Eagles! Devontae Smith, 67 yards. And the Eagles have got it back to within a score. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes, because that's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far. Fun to watch. The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. The drive will start at the 25-yard line here as Rodgers will not return it. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points.
Purdy's pass. Complete to Darnell Mooney. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches. At the 34-yard line.
The high-powered offenses that you face, and analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Purdy's pass. Complete to Brandon Ayuk.
Purdy will look to throw again here. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. Throwing here, Purdy. Quick throw there is incomplete. They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Purdy looking to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Purdy's pass.
Give him 6 yards in the first down.
It's a gain of 6. First down, San Francisco.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half on it's the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And that is no good. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll start over at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Mike Evans, a touchdown catch in the victory. From there, we're off to check out another game. And as you see, they were winners earlier this afternoon. C.J. Stroud, 3 touchdown passes as his guys bounced back from the defeat on opening weekend. And finally, Monday Night Football. They've got a good one lined up between the Atlanta Falcons and the Minnesota Vikings. We saw a couple of high-octane offenses getting it done in the first half. Both teams had no problems moving the football. And you'd have to think, the team whose defense shows up in the second half is going to be the one who walks out of here with a victory.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Eagles offense and A.J. Brown headed back out there. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. third down. Here comes Swift. And this is going to be an Eagles first down as the tackle made at about the 38. Hurts throw complete here to his receiver, Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
13 more yards.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. Just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
So from the 22, here's 2nd and 2. Here's Hurts to throw. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Facing 2nd and short, that gives you a chance to go for a bigger play through the air. But I think he said to himself, why not just handle this one? Got all the yards he needed and then some. And made that snap a huge... Huge success.
Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
The tackle made at the 3-yard line.
It'll be Hurts on the option. And not going to be able to push this forward. He runs into a wall right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
So on now the field goal team for Philadelphia. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. And this one is right through. And that'll bring him back within a point. So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half. They're rocking and rolling, but the scoreboard doesn't show a big difference. You know, maybe it's one of those games where coaches say you can't miss your turn on offense.
I like the way you phrased it, especially with that. I love that rocking and rolling because on offense are happening. So that's going to get the crowd going. They're loving that. But defensively, they just can't get it together to get the stops they've needed in order to help increase their margin. They've got to find a way, but you're not can't turn
going for an opportunity. Purdy looking to throw on first down here. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Complete to Tommy Tremble.
Running from the gun with Henry. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Now Purdy. Short throw hauled in by Trimble. Will go down as a gain of 6. And that's going to make it 4th down. Here comes the 49ers punter now. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. The Eagles offense back out onto the field. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material.
It's 2nd and inches at the 29-yard line.
On 2nd down, Swift. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd down.
Hurts sets up to throw it. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Well, whistles and a stoppage here. Looks like one of the Eagles is in some discomfort out there. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. He finds his man, complete. It's Wood. Here's 2nd and 3. On the option left, it's Hurts. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there and worked out well.
How about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
First down, and they go with Swift again.
Holding offense.
And they're going down line of scrimmage, just no foul. 2nd and 10. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Niners 28, Eagles.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. And we've got a dandy here. A 1-point game as we begin the 4th. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. Swift. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Brought down at the 2-yard line.
It'll be Hurts on the option. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And the Eagles put together a fourth-quarter drive to take the lead. And this one's caught. And their fourth-quarter lead grows by a couple more. So they go with the pass, and it works there on the two-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on two-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational. You have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a two-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away. And Rodgers will hold on to this one, and it'll come out to the 25. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. Purdy to throw it on first down.
That was a nice job defensively of disguising their coverage and making it difficult for the quarterback to lock in on a receiver, and it results in an incomplete pass.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. Purdy with it on third and long. Complete on a deep ball. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he's on to punt for the fourth time tonight. That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. And they'll run the option to start the drive. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it, but it has been scaled back considerably this season, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and 15.
A loss of 2 yards.
And it is caught. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. 2nd and 10. Throwing is Hurts. Over the middle here to Brown. No surprise there. Chase Young wrecks that play with a sack. Throw right side, caught by Goddard, the tight end. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. They will run it with Swift here. And he'll take this one down near the 15.
What an advantage having a elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
And his kick is indeed good. And that will extend their lead even further. So that CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
The 49ers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Open man is Samuel, complete.
First down, 49ers.
Purdy now to throw. Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want a challenge, and they're going to get one.
Under review.
Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch, because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. On first down, Purdy. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Purdy sets up to throw again. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Well, forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Derrick Henry, his 3rd touchdown of the season, all coming in this game. And the Niners have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
Score Eagles 38, 49ers 35.
The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game. You're in the fourth quarter. Defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their... Swift is hit, and he coughs it up. Well, call it luck or skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill, or the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground. Whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. Now, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game. So Purdy and the Niners down by a field goal, a little under 1:50 remaining. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They'll come up now, 2nd and 9. Purdy's throw taken in by Samuel. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. To throw is Purdy.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Too far for a field goal. They've got to go. It's 4th down. Pass complete, Samuel. And he is going to have the Niners first down. It'll wind up being a gain of 5 there on 4th and 2. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Inside, a minute to go. Here's 2nd and 10 now. Here's Purdy. To Henry.
Sometimes it's hard to figure, but you can live with incompletions in this situation. You can't live with these short gains that take time off the clock.
You know who loves it? This defense. Now a 3rd down throw and misses the target, incomplete. Well, you need your best play here, no doubt. 4th down and 8. Fourth down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Eagles are likely going to win it. The Eagles in the victory formation as they take a knee.
Well, Brandon, they're getting to 2-0, and this time they're able to take a knee at the end and secure the victory.
Preseason, coach said their goal, they obviously want to win everything. He said, I think we can get off to a 3-0 start. Well, here they are looking at 2-0 right now. What a a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.